Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. Today, this is my very first time watching Good Will Hunting. I know. I don't know how I missed this. We spoke about it in college and yeah, that was many years ago, but we never watched it. Right, without further ado, if you want to watch the full reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon along with an MP3 download if you want to just listen to me instead of watching my reaction whilst you're actually watching the film. Then you can sync them up however you want to do it, video version or audio version. You can also go over and check out my Letterboxd account, which is for films that I have and haven't seen. There's lists over there. But with all that being said and done, with a nice coffee to hand, let's watch the film. Also, if you've seen this film, let me know what your favourite bit is down in the comments. Also, huge thank you to those of you that requested this film, including the very first person that was EC. So there's books already, so is this going to be set in a library or a college or Good Will Hunting? Skarsgård. I don't know if that's the Skarsgård I know. And Minnie Driver's in it as well. And Casey Affleck. Pietro Scalia. Props to the editor. Although in this I'm going to be re-editing your work, so apologies. Yeah. Ben Affleck. It's a very pretty place. I think that is the Skarsgård I know.
Next time. I know many of them.
There it is.
I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard. And I'm hoping that one of you might prove it by the end of the semester. And the person to do so, by having their accomplishment recorded, MIT Tech. If you have any questions, I'm sure that Tom has the answers.
Hello, Tom. So he's the janitor. Or the cleaner, as we call it in the UK. But maybe some call it the janitor as well, but... Oh, is he going to know... Is he going to try and solve it, or is he going to know it?
I didn't get on Kathy last night.
No?
No.
Why not?
Kathy!
What?
Why didn't you give me none of that nasty hoochie usually?
Like I'd waste my energy spreading my legs for that Tootsie Roll?
Hey, there he is. Didn't even notice him at first. Casey Affleck.
Where you going?
I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
What, 10 o'clock?
I'm tired.
Oh, was he wanting to go and solve this? Is that why? Back in the simpler times as well, before people were constantly all the time on transport. He's going to nail the equation.
Stop rushing me back! Stop crowding the plane! Casey's bouncing up a bar at Harvard next week.
When he says Casey, is Casey Affleck playing Casey?
We're all up at the Math and Science building.
It's Saturday.
No.
Unless you want to have a drink with me tonight.
It's a bit creepy.
Who proved the theorem?
Did he do it? Oh, he's done it. He's like, by Jove, Dad, who on earth has done it? It's just this mystery equation solver.
That kid used to beat the shit out of me in kindergarten. Yeah.
They're gonna go and rough him up.
Double burger? Double burger? Chuck had a double burger.
Would you shut the f*** up? I know what you ordered. I was there.
They play these roles really well because they're real brothers.
Why don't you just give me my sandwiches?
What am I, sandwich welfare? I think you should establish a good line of credit.
Can I know my food now, please?
Here's your f***ing double burger.
Police... Oh, right, I was gonna say there's a police car behind her. Oh, it's the guy.
Who's gonna fight him? What you fight him then? We're eating our snacks now.
Snap.
Am I? It's me. It's me, Will. Remember we went to kindergarten together.
We down.
The use of the soundtrack. No. I was right about being a police car at some point, but I was going to say they're going to fire him for being a janitor for getting in trouble with the law. That's not going to look good.
Is this my imagination, or has my class grown considerably?
Because they all want to know. He has no
Without
idea.
further ado, come forward, silent rogue, and receive thy prize.
And he's not there.
Seems there will be no unmasking here today. And there is a problem on the board right now.
I'm confused where Robin Williams is, because I thought he'd be in it by now. I thought he was like a main character. I wasn't sure if he'd have done the... because he hadn't done the equation. Oh, they're going to see... It's you? Who are you? Elusive into the night. He's like, holy mother of God, he's done it.
Looks right.
Looks right, but who is he?
Works magic.
It's gonna go terribly wrong. Who's he talking? Ah, right, okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Just so happened to stop it. Oh, she got a boyfriend.
What class did you say that was?
History.
Yeah. Just history?
He's just picking at trouble.
Don't you relax?
Go away.
I'm just having fun with my new friend.
No, he's just trying to cause trouble and pick on him.
I was just hoping you might give me some insight into the evolution of the market economy in the southern colonies.
Is he really smart?
Of course that's your
Hang on a
contention.
second.
You're a first-year grad student. You just got finished reading some Marxian historian, Pete Garrison probably. You're gonna be convinced of that till next month when you get to James Lemon.
He's doing it really well.
Talking about, you know, the pre-revolutionary utopia and the capital-forming effects of military mobilization.
Impact
Would
of social
drastically underestimates the impact of social...
Yep, because he's read it straight out of a book.
You got that from Vickers.
Yep.
Work in Essex County, page 98, right?
If
Do you have any thoughts of
you're
your own
right.
on this matter?
Yeah.
Is your own idea just to impress some girls?
So he's not with the girl.
In 50 years, you're going to start doing some thinking on your own, and you're going to come up with the fact that there are two certainties in life. One, don't do that. Two, you dropped 150 grand on education you could have got for $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
Oh,
It's cool.
is he going to lump him one? Oh, he's not.
Like, enough!
I thought the guy was just going to come at him and thank you for this recommendation, guys. Who's she come to see? Ah, she's come see him.
You're an idiot. I've been sitting over there for 45 minutes waiting for you to come and talk to me. But I'm tired now and I have to go home.
She's very English as well.
Skylar. Get up early and waste some more money on my overpriced education. There's my number. So maybe we can go out for coffee sometime.
But maybe we could just get together and eat a bunch of caramels.
What do you mean?
When you think about it, it's as arbitrary as drinking coffee.
That's an odd thing to say, but funny. Oh no, what's he going to do? Don't cause trouble. You don't need to be in any more trouble.
Do you like apples?
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
I knew that was coming. I just couldn't remember the saying. I like this film so far. Although I'm not sure where it's going to go. Oh, so they're trying to find him.
I have this guy who works in my building.
I can't give you his name unless you have a complaint.
Is that unorthodox for them to do this?
Got this job through his parole officer.
Yep. They're like, we're stuffed.
Defendant can't claim self-defense against an agent of the government.
Is he his own lawyer? Or attorney, whichever it is.
I am afforded the right to speak in my own defense, sir. I mean, I cannot take a long breath. Laws are girded too tight. Without liberty, man is a sinker.
He knows his stuff.
June 93, assault. September 93, assault. Grand theft auto, February 94, where apparently you defended yourself.
Has he done it in every case?
95, impersonating an officer.
Oh.
I'm also aware that you've been through several foster homes. You're going in. Motion to dismiss is denied.
I was wondering maybe we could get together sometime this week. Maybe have some caramels.
I was going to say, have some caramels.
There's no chance that you're pre-law, is there?
There's no way.
I've spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you.
That's nice of him.
But under two conditions. Meet with me every week. Sounds like a real hoot.
But it gets you out.
And the second condition is that you see a therapist. To meet with any of those conditions, you will have to serve time.
Just do it. It's a meeting with a person. Talk through some feelings. There you go.
The pressures, they are destroying your potential. There are no more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo. Oh.
I go places. I interact.
Really? What sort of places?
Just certain clubs.
What sort of clubs?
Like fantasy.
Is he? He's taking the mickey now.
The music like owns you. It's like that house music. It's like bam, bam.
He's just a whole joke. He's not taking it serious at all.
Do you find it hard to hide the fact that you're gay?
What are you?
2 seconds ago, you were ready to give me a jump.
A jump?
I don't care if you...
Oh.
It's very erotic.
He's got a thing for the ladies, that teacher.
Tell you, much less talk to that raving loony in there.
Ah!
You are in a safe place, Will.
I feel like I want to take it seriously, but I can't because he's taking the mickey.
Where is it touching you?
It's touching me down there.
You don't have to be nervous, Will.
Can make a lot of love before the sun goes down.
Totally not taking this seriously.
Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
I'm sorry, Ray.
I've better things to do with my time.
Yeah, just being taken the mickey out of.
I don't need therapy.
Yeah, but if you don't do the therapy, you'll go back.
Well, there is someone. He used to be my roommate in college.
Or is this going to be Robin Williams?
Trust.
Yeah! Love Robin Williams. When I heard the news, I was absolutely devastated.
Trust is life. Wow.
Deep.
It's very deep.
Trust is life, man.
We are in the presence of greatness. Fields Medal winner for combinatorial mathematics. That's like the Nobel Prize for math. Except they only give it out once every 4 years.
I feel like he's got a bit of regret there.
I think I got something interesting for you.
What? You have to have blood and urine? What's up?
So how long has it been since we've seen each other?
Before Nancy died.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Probation and then counseling 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm. If you do it.
Makes him so incredible, Jerry.
Ever heard of Ramanujan?
Yeah. No.
This Ramanujan, his genius was unparalleled. This boy's just like that.
He's very, very smart.
And I need someone who can get through to him.
You're the man.
Oh, you're from the same neighborhood.
He's from Southie.
Don't let him know what you got.
He's like, oh God, not another one.
This is Sean McGuire, Will Hunting.
Why?
Oh, so his name is Will Hunting. Oh, how did I not get that before now? Trying to make a good Will Hunting. I did wonder where good Will Hunting came into it.
Do you like books?
Nope. I do. He doesn't.
What do you think about it?
Hey, I'm not here for a book report. They're your books. Why don't you read them?
I did.
He's got an attitude, hasn't he? Smart aleck kid. Thinks he knows it all.
What do you bench?
285. What do you bench?
You paint that?
He's not giving him anything. Anything. He knows that he's trying to get into him. I like that, though.
What concerns you?
Just the coloring.
You know what the real of it is? It's paint by number.
I think you're about one step away from cutting your hair off.
Think I should move to the south of France, change my name to Vincent?
You ever heard the saying, any port in a storm? Yeah, maybe that means you. Or maybe you're in the middle of a storm.
Yeah,
the sky's falling on your head.
Bit too true for him, I think.
Maybe you married the wrong woman. Maybe you should watch your mouth.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, because she passed away, didn't she?
Why'd she leave you? Was she,
No.
If you ever disrespect my wife again, I will end you.
Time's up.
He was pushing him, though. I know it's wrong that he shouldn't have done that anyway. Is he going to report him?
At ease, gentlemen.
Or is he going to come back because he's, in some ways, he's just like him?
I'll understand if you don't want to meet with him again.
Thursday, 4 o'clock.
He is. I think over time they will probably bond quite well because they'll manage to eat little bits of information out of each other and help each other because he's just as broken. He's just wading in a storm, same as he is. The drink won't do you any good, it'll only mask it.
You look lovely in those glasses.
Thank you very much.
Bring me another Mai Tai.
Make all these cameras disappear. Ready?
Caramels!
2, 3.
Our shopkeeper's going to be very mad. Do you know one thing that I think they should do over here in the UK? They don't do it often enough. Is late night coffee bars.
Late?
That laugh.
I think I got some of your pickle.
Come with me.
They're going on an expedition. Where are they going?
Thought about what you said to me the other day about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. You can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy.
Doesn't know true life. Life experiences.
I ask you about war, you probably throw Shakespeare at me, right? Once more into the breach, dear friends.
It just occurred to me, this is one shot so far.
You've never held your best friend's head in your lap and watch him gasp his last breath looking to you for help.
God.
But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you. Who could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel. To have that love for her, be there forever.
He really is broken.
And you would know about sleeping sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months, holding her hand. Because the doctors could see in your eyes that the terms visiting hours don't apply to you.
Because you're there all the time.
You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I see a cocky, scared kid.
Inside he's confident, because you can see it coming out every now and then.
But you presume to know everything about me because you saw a painting of mine. You ripped my life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? How you feel? Who you are? Because I read Oliver Twist. I can't learn anything from you unless you want to talk about you.
You gotta help, you gotta give him something.
But you don't want to do that, do you, Sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
Oh, I don't know if it'll actually get through to him, though. Don't think he's there. Oh, he is. Okay. It's just the same life. Day in, day out. Change your pace. Do something different. I hope they're watching out for people below.
Hello?
Talk to her.
Forgot the number. You went all the way out there in the rain and you didn't bring the number?
What's he going to do? Sit there for an entire hour in silence?
I can't talk first.
Yep, he's got to help himself.
But I can do the sum.
I can do it the sum.
This girl's like perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that.
But you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that.
Happy and complacent.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous. I'm sorry I shared that with you. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up. She woke up and got like, "Oh, was that you?" I said, "Yeah, I didn't have the heart to tell her." She woke herself up.
And that's what love is.
She's been dead 2 years, and that's the shit I remember. Beautiful stuff, you know? Little things like that.
You didn't know.
Those are the things I miss the most. And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds. You're not perfect, sport.
Nobody's perfect.
This girl you met, she isn't perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other.
If you'll take it as is.
You ever think about getting remarried?
My wife's dead.
Hence the word remarried.
She's dead.
I mean, that way you could actually go through the rest of your life without ever really knowing anybody.
Don't.
Time's up.
It's just causing him pain. Digging. Prodding at him. Has he gone to see the girl? Realising they are perfect for each other.
Give me another crack at it, let me take you out again.
I've got to assign the proton spectrum for ibogamine.
Sounds wonderful. They got another date. Oh, he's done it for her.
I couldn't wait till tomorrow.
He could teach her. He could... You know, I've never been to the dog races.
Have you got lots of brothers and sisters?
I have 12 big brothers.
What are they called?
Marky, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
Do you still see all of them?
I'm living with 3 of them right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to meet them.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I read your book last night.
Oh, so you're the one.
Hello. So you're the one that read my book.
You ever wonder what your life would be like if you never met your wife?
Wonder if I'd be better off without her.
I didn't mean it like...
It's all right.
He's learning, though. He's learning to be apologetic.
That'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
I don't regret a single day I spent with her.
So when did you know, that she was the one for you?
October 21st, 1975.
That's 10 years before Back to the Future. October 21st, 1985.
October 21st, 2015.
Oh, no, he's not going. We're get on the... God, get away!
Did you rush the field?
No, I didn't rush the field. I wasn't there.
What?
No, I was in a bar having a drink with my future wife.
They let you get away with that?
Slid my ticket across the table and I said, "Sorry, guys, I gotta see about a girl."
You gotta live your life.
You're kidding me.
No, sometimes love is important.
I sure as hell don't regret missing a damn.
It's only a game. You can't make up for time lost with people, but you can make up for things like not seeing a sports game.
What if I said I would not sleep with you again until you let me meet your friends?
We're going now.
I'd say it's like 4:30 in the morning. They're probably up.
He's really doing it. It's an interesting angle for them to have shot the entire conversation from above like that.
I don't mind it.
If it's a real rarity, we'd be all drinking.
But she's finally met him.
There's an old couple in bed, Mary and Paddy.
Mary and Paddy. Hello there.
50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Paddy. You're such a good-looking fella.
I like you. I do.
Anything your little heart desires, I'm going to give it to you. In 50 years, there's one thing that's been missing. I would like you to give me. And Mary's like, all right, beautiful Mary, I love you. Is there anything that I can do for you? Give us a gift.
Brother, I don't know what you're doing, dude. You're giving us a ride.
He's been drinking.
Hey, wait a minute. You said we were going to see you play.
No, not tonight.
But I want to meet your brothers.
The old Irish bars. You gotta love it.
Talk to him at all about his future? No, we haven't gotten into that yet. We're still banging away at the past.
Well, maybe you should. My phone's been ringing off the hook with job offers.
That's good, though.
It's great that they're offers, but I don't really think he's ready for that.
He's gonna miss him.
We're trying to settle a bet.
Okay.
Ever heard of Jonas Salk?
Cured polio.
You've heard of Albert Einstein? How about Gerald Lambo? Ever heard of him?
No.
In 1905, there were hundreds of professors renowned for their study of the universe. 26-year-old Swiss patent clerk doing physics in his spare time would change the world. Boy has that gift. He just hasn't got the direction.
In the 1960s, there was a young man graduated from University of Michigan. Did some brilliant work. in mathematics. Then he went on to Berkeley, was assistant professor, showed amazing potential. Then he moved to Montana, and he blew the competition away.
Yeah, so who was he?
Ted Kaczynski.
Never heard of him.
Who's Ted Kaczynski? Uniball.
You gotta give this kid direction.
Direction's one thing. Manipulation.
He's got to let him do his own thing. If he wants to do it, he'll do it.
There's more to life than a Fields Medal. Why don't we give him time to figure out what he wants?
It worked wonders for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, you arrogant...
They've got a real beef with each other, haven't they?
The boy's in a meeting right now. I set up.
Don't think he's going to like it.
We've already offered you a position.
Nobody in this town works without a retainer, guys. But I think we all know that person's not going to represent you as well as I can.
I love the really high trousers, long white sock. It's funny that he got him to go along for him because they don't know what he looked like.
You want some help?
No. It is actually important that I learn this.
It's not easy for some people, as it is for him.
Do you have a photographic memory?
I don't know. I just kind of remember, you know.
I don't understand how your mind works.
Do you play the piano?
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
All right, so when you look at a piano, you see Mozart. I look at a piano, I see a bunch of keys, 3 pedals, and a box of wood.
It's a good analogy, to be fair.
That's the best I can explain it.
Good way to explain it, yeah. That's a very intense kiss. Gorgeously shot, though. The little close-up to show how intimate they are.
And I've only just found you.
I kind of hope they do stay together. He is a tad too cocky. He needs to knock that down a peg.
Will come to California with me.
What?
Oh, God. Can't make that decision to go.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Do you not know?
I feel it.
Because that's a really serious thing you're saying.
He's panicking now, I think.
But you know, it's such a serious thing that you can't take it back, and now I'm stuck in California. Someone doesn't really want to be with me, just wish they had a take back.
Oh, what? What's the take back? I just want you to come to California with me.
I can't go to California.
It's a difficult thing, though. You can't just upheave your life.
If you don't love me, you should just tell me because
saying
it's such
I don't love you.
What are you so scared of?
What am I so scared of?
Commitment as well.
You live in this safe little world where no one challenges you.
Don't tell me about my world. I mean, you just want to have your little fling with, like, the guy from the other side of town.
No, but that's why she said about coming with you. Oh, you coming with her?
The trust fund babies.
What is your obsession with this money? My father died when I was 13 and I inherited this money. You don't think every day I wake up that I would give it back in a second if it meant I could have one more day with him? Don't put your on me when you're the one that's afraid.
I'm afraid. What am I afraid of?
Of commitment.
Of me, you're afraid that I won't love you back. I want to give it a shot, and at least I'm honest with you.
I'm not honest with you?
What about your 12 brothers? No, you're not going. You're not leaving.
What do you want to know? What? That I don't have 12 brothers? Yeah. That I'm a orphan? You don't want to hear that I got cigarettes put out of me when I was a little kid?
Oh.
I didn't know
that this isn't...
Because I want to... Because I
Help
want to
me!
be...
What do I got? A sign on my back that says save me?
No, I just want to be with
don't
you because...
me!
I love you. I want to hear you say that you don't love me. Because if you say that, I won't be in your life.
He's going to say it anyway, isn't he? Just to spite her and to get out. Don't say it.
I don't love you.
No, you do love her. Oh, bless her. I mean, I understand the struggle he's going through, you know, with the whole commitment thing and not wanting to move to a completely different place, unknown, and drop everything and everything.
I hope you appreciate what he's doing.
I just hope he's not going to try and throw things away.
Did you ever consider...
I'm pretty sure it's right. Hey, look, can we do this at Sean's office from now on? I gotta knock off work to come here, and the commute is killing me.
What happened at the McNeil meeting?
Don't set up any more meetings.
Well, I won't. I'll cancel it.
No, but he's trying to help you.
I'll give you a job myself. I just wanted you to see what was out there.
Maybe I don't want to spend the rest of my life sitting around explaining shit.
He needs to adjust the attitude. The guy's trying to help him.
You could show me some.
Yeah.
Do you know how easy this is for me?
Just say thank you, though.
I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to sit here and watch you fumble around and
you'd have more time to sit around and get drunk instead.
What's he doing? Is he setting it alight?
This is probably a total waste of my time.
No. Something that he's struggled at for ages.
I can't do this, Bruce.
Oh.
Most days I wish I never met you.
Because he realizes he's smarter than him.
Because then I could sleep at night and I didn't have to walk around with the knowledge that there was someone like you out there. I didn't have to watch you throw it all away.
No matter what he does, he's throwing it away.
You're watching in my mom's room again. I'm gonna give you a beat. Come on, not in my glove.
So if he washes his hands.
What do you want me to do?
Not do it.
You hump a baseball glove?
I didn't. I just used it for cleanup.
Oh, no.
So why do you think I should work for the National Security Agency?
So he actually went to a meeting by himself.
The question isn't why should you work for the NSA? The question is,
will you?
Why shouldn't you?
He's going to shove it, isn't he?
Say I'm working at the NSA and somebody puts a code on my desk, something no one else can break.
Maybe I take a shot at it, maybe I break it. Maybe that code was the location of some rebel army in North Africa or the Middle East, and once they have that location, they bomb the village where the rebels are hiding.
This is somewhere else now, obviously. I know this is the other guy's office, Robin Williams' office, but damn, he's learned that off by heart. This is one shot. I wonder how many times that took to film.
I'm holding out for something better.
Do you have a soulmate? Because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. Anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
Stop throwing it all away.
I mean, there are guys who work their entire life laying bricks so their kids have a chance at the opportunities you have here. You were born with it, so don't cop out behind. I didn't ask for this.
What do you mean cop out? I mean, what's wrong with laying
Then again, if he doesn't want to do it...
Exactly, that's an honorable profession.
But there's things you could be doing that will help change the world, because you can.
You could be a janitor anywhere. Why did you work at the most prestigious technical college in the whole world? So what do you really want to do?
I want to be a shepherd.
Oh, he's taking the mickey again.
You chucking me?
Yeah, because you just making a joke all the time.
Since you're wasting my time.
What? I thought we were friends. What do you mean you...
Playtime's over.
He's not getting through.
You're lecturing me on life? Look at you burnout.
Oh, don't know.
What winds your clock?
Working with you.
Where's your soulmate?
She's
dead.
Dead, yeah.
See you, Bo Peep.
Bo Peep with the sheep.
You're the shepherd.
I love you.
You could ask her not to go, but does need to go, so... Say it.
You take care.
He's just throwing everything away. Oh, she's still waiting for him. If you go now, though, you're going to be far too late if you are just going to think all of a sudden, I should probably go. Careful, careful, careful. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
An hour and 10 minutes late. Well, if he doesn't show up and I file a report saying he wasn't here and he goes back to jail, it won't be on my conscience.
He's got to go to all the meetings.
Okay.
Oh, he's not going to do it, is he? Have to file the report and send him back. It might make him learn as well, though. Like, it's a good job, don't get me wrong, but he has got the potential there to be so much more because he's got the knowledge and the brain to be able to do these complicated maths and stuff. Because his brain is wired in a certain way.
Way out of here. I want to way out of here for. I mean, I'm going to live here the rest of my life, you know? Be neighbors, you know? We'll have little kids. Take them to Little League together up Foley Field.
He wants to get out and see the world, let me guess.
Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way. In 20 years, if you're still living here, coming over my house to watch the Patriots game, still working construction, I'll kill you. What are you talking about?
You need to go live your life.
Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I owe it to myself to do this or that. What if I don't want to? No.
It's a waste of life if you don't.
You owe it to me. Because I do anything to have what you got. Every day I come by your house and I pick you up.
Same day in, day out. Day in, day out. Nothing changes.
We go out, we have a few drinks and a few laughs, and it's great. You know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb when I get to your door. Because I think maybe I'll get up there and I'll knock on the door and you won't be there.
Yep.
No goodbye, no see you later, no nothing. Just left.
He's lost for words.
I brought you in here because I wanted you to help me with the boy.
I know what I'm doing with the boy.
I don't care if you have a rapport with the boy. He can handle the problems. He can handle the work, and he obviously handled you.
He pushes people away before they have a chance to leave him.
You resent me, but I'm not going to apologize for any success I've had.
I thought he resented or regretted him earlier.
If you want him to feel like a failure...
You think I'm a failure. I know who I am, and I'm proud of what I do.
It's about my medal, is it? Oh, you know what, Jerry? Shove the medal up your all right?
He's a good kid, and I won't see you him up like you're trying to up me right now. He's not you get that?
I can come back.
I like that Robin Williams' character, though, is passionate about helping him, and he really does want to help him.
A lot of that stuff goes back a long way between me and him. Not about you.
You can see that, but he is trying his best.
Have you had any experience with that?
20 years of counseling. Yeah, I've seen some pretty awful.
I mean, have you had any
experience with that? My father was an alcoholic. He'd come home hammered, looking to wail on somebody.
So similar to his...
Your foster father.
Will has an attachment disorder. Is it all that stuff?
So it's his foster father that did that to him.
You want to talk about it?
No.
You see this?
Doesn't make you. You're different. You can be someone else.
This is not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you're just saying it.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault.
Don't with me, all right?
He's not messing with him.
It's not your fault.
Damn.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I don't think this film would affect me so much. Those two are just they're so alike. Like their backgrounds, and he almost needs time to heal. And then move on. I love these scenes, the contemplative, calm scenes that they have. Oh, this is a great shot. He's going for a bit of Jack Torrance Shining there. It's a bit Kubrick. Just less intense and less angry. Was that him coming to terms and realising that he should do something?
Yeah, I'm Will Hunting. You're about a position.
Oh, he's coming for the job. Good man. He's turning his life around.
McNeil, it's one of the jobs the professor set me up with.
Time's up.
That's
it. So we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Just managed to turn him round, didn't he, in that time?
Just want you to know, Sean, that
you're welcome.
He's become a good friend to him.
Hope we keep in touch.
We can meet up for a coffee or caramels.
Put my money back on the table and see what kind of cards.
Is he okay?
You do what's in your heart, son. You'll be fine.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Will.
You just violate the patient-doctor relationship.
Only if you grab my ass.
Take care.
You too. Hey. Good luck, son.
Oh, I like the way he said the son as well, because he is like a father figure for him. I do hope the Robin Williams character is going to be okay though. I've got a feeling now he's not there.
Little Morgan's got a lot of scrap. Go get me a beer.
I ordered 2 beers.
Can't just do the same thing again and again.
Happy birthday. Here's your present.
He's giving her the car.
We knew you had to get back and forth to Cambridge for your new job. And
This is the ugliest car I ever seen in my...
Oh, it is a bit. Yeah. Bit all over the place. Oh my god.
It's a good car, dude.
I'm not a car person, but that does not look great. Is he leaving? Is he had to quit his job?
Hi.
I thought he was. Why is he leaving?
I heard you're taking some time.
Yeah.
Travel a little bit. So where are you going?
India. Class of 72 is having a reunion in 6 months. Why don't you come? I'll buy you a drink.
The drinks at those things are free.
I know, Jerry. I was being ironical.
This is Pymac. Get him a free drink. Just get him a drink. Oh, so he is leaving. Oh, so he's going to see him. Oh, is he going to meet up with him? Go for a coffee? Or something? Oh no, he's just leaving him a letter. Why are they going to meet him? He's got a car now. He ain't there. Oh, he did say one of these days I'm not gonna be there. I did wonder at first if he's gonna go to see his other half. He's not there anymore. There's a letter for you. He did what you said. He's like, holy hell, I think he's actually done it. It's a brand new start for all of them.
Not there.
What do you mean it's not up there? It's like I finally get to ride up front.
If the professor calls about that job, just tell him, sorry, I had to go see about a girl.
Ah, he's going to a... Oh.
Son, stole my line.
It did seem like he'd left completely. I love that. It's on the open road. That was a beautiful film, had an amazing meaning in there, and it really showed you the true nature of two people that were very similar to each other, that were completely different at the same time. They had the same background, the same problems, the same thoughts and things, and yeah, then they had this wonderful come around at the end, and Robin Williams' character decided that he was going to go and do something else. And I think, anyway, I was really worried about his character because I wasn't sure what was going to happen at the end. I just had this sort of odd feeling that something was going to happen with his character. And then Matt Damon's character just realised that the job and following that career wasn't exactly what he wanted to do. He really wanted to just follow his heart and go and find the girl, go and get the girl. And I love that he brought back around that little note at the end that mirrored what Robin Williams had been saying in his speech earlier about him and his wife and getting the girl, and yeah, following his heart, following his true love. Because, you know, he could get a job wherever she is. He doesn't have to get a job and just forget about love. He could have his love, be there with her and support her in everything she's doing, and still enjoy his life and have that job that he really wants, instead of a job that someone has just handed to him pretty much and said, look, you're good enough for this, you can do it. Because he could get that same job if he's working for the NSA. Presumably he could still work for the NSA in this other place that he's going to be in. Maybe he can't, but he can find something that's similar that still uses all of his skills that he had. I love Robin Williams' character in that. He's so warm, and I know he was like a bit of an arse to him at times, but Matt Damon's character was an arse to him as well. And I just felt like they had such a good bond there. It's one of those films that people say that you need to watch, and until this point I hadn't, so thank you very much, guys. I have now seen it and I thoroughly enjoy it. This is one, though, I would say that if you are a Robin Williams fan, you need to watch this film. His acting in it is absolutely stunning. The emotional scenes in there. You've got the arguments between them both. My two most favourite scenes they had together, because it really shows the emotion and the impact that one of them has on the other. Those two scenes would be the painting scene where they were talking about the boat in the painting and how that affected Robin Williams' character. And then on the other side, the scene where he's saying it's not your fault, basically, to Matt Damon's character, and he just keeps saying it over and over and over again. It's just a beautiful scene. Like it's only one line that he keeps repeating, but it's because he's repeating it to say, you're not listening to me, it's not you, it's not your fault. And the name makes perfect sense now, Good Will Hunting. I completely understand it. I just didn't realise going in that Matt Damon's character was called Will Hunting. Okay, if you want to check out the full reaction, you can go and check it out over on the Patreon page, because I have all of them on there. Okay, before we get into the trivia, I'm not a huge fan of saying it, but please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you do like this kind of thing. If you do like the video, then at least I know you like this kind of film, and it's a request by you guys, so if you do have any requests, let me know in the comments below too. Don't forget, you can also check out the full reaction over on my Patreon as well, and you can check out my Letterboxd account for things that I haven't seen. Okay, let's look at some trivia. In 2014, after Robin Williams died, the bench in the Boston Public Garden where he and Matt Damon had their conversation soon became an impromptu memorial site. People left flowers, quotes, and various items at the bench. A petition has been passed around to erect a statue in Williams' memory near the bench. Apparently, the lines in the scene where Sean talks about his late wife's farting antics were ad-libbed by Robin Williams. This is why Matt Damon was laughing so hard. And if you watch the scene carefully, you can notice the camera shaking a bit, possibly due to the cameraman laughing as well. That's brilliant. So this film, I believe, is made by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, or at least written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Apparently on the first day of shooting, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck started crying out in happiness because it was a scene between Robin Williams and Stellan Skarsgård doing Damon and Affleck's scene verbatim, and they had waited so long, 5 years, for this to happen. Oh wow. When Matt Damon was in his 5th year at Harvard, he was in a playwriting class. The culmination of it was to write a one-act play. He started writing a movie, which, with the help of Ben Affleck, became this movie. Now, I'm not going to mention too much about who they actually saw or met, but I'll just say Miramax when I talk about them. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck found a very clever way to choose the right studio for the script. The story goes that on page 60 of the script, they wrote a completely out of nowhere sex scene between Will and Chucky. They then took it to every major studio, and nobody even mentioned the sex scene. But then when they met with someone at Miramax, he said, I have one only really big note about the script. On page 60, the two leads, both straight men, have a sex scene. Damon and Affleck explained that the scene was then put there specifically in the script for someone to find who presumably would have read the script, but no one had read the script. And so with that is how they chose the correct studio. Apparently Casey Affleck ad-libbed most of his lines. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck and Gus Van Sant, who was the director of this film, later admitted that Casey's improvised lines were much funnier and better than what had actually been written for him. When Robin Williams won the Oscar for a supporting role, he sent Pierre Augustini, who dubbed his voice in German, a small replica of the Oscar statue with a note saying, "Thank you for making me famous in Germany." I don't know if this means that Robin Williams ad-libbed the very, very last line, but according to Matt Damon, Robin Williams' best addition is the last line of the film. Oh wow! The director, Gus Van Sant, painted the picture that hangs in Sean Maguire's, Robin Williams' office. The one that they talk all about, the picture of the person in the boat. What? Ben Affleck was 25 when he won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for this film, making him the youngest person ever to win the award. And Matt Damon was 27 and is the second youngest person to win the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. So they were both two of the youngest people that has ever done it. The job interview Will sends Chucky on is for a company called Holden and McNeil. Ben Affleck's character in Chasing Amy in 1997, which I haven't actually seen, is named Holden McNeil. Coincidentally, both films were released by Miramax. So do you think that must have been on purpose? Must have been on purpose. What I always think is funny is that Ben Affleck starred in Chasing Amy and then years later starred in Gone Girl, where his wife, who goes missing and is the Gone Girl, is called Amy. So he's chasing Amy. He has a serious obsession with Amy's. This one kind of works for one of my other requests that I've had, and that is in one of the therapist scenes, Will is seen wearing a Shelby Cobra jacket. Matt Damon would later then go on to play Carroll Shelby in the film Ford versus Ferrari. I have no idea who, I'm so sorry, but I have no idea who Carroll Shelby is or the Shelby Cobra jacket. I don't know what kind of relevance that is to anything. But yeah, that's what it mentions here, the Ford vs Ferrari film itself. And that is one of my other requests that I will be getting round to at some point. Okay guys, that was just some of the trivia for Good Will Hunting. Go and have a look for yourself and find out some more little tad bits of information. So that's it guys, and as I've said before, if you do like this video then please click like, because then at least I know you like this kind of thing. And subscribe to the channel for more things like this. Thank you so much for the request. So stay safe, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.